The Lord returns to the idea of remaining in Him. And He tells us the Christian life is to remain in me. To remain. And He uses here the image of the vine as the branches remain in the vine. And this remaining is not a passive one, as if sleeping in the Lord. This would be perhaps a beatific sleep, but it is not this. This remaining is an active remaining, and also it is a reciprocal remaining. Why? Because He says, remain in me and I in you. Even He remains in us, not only us in Him. It is a reciprocal remaining. In another part He says, I and the Father will come to Him, and we will make our abode in Him. This is a mystery, but a mystery of life, a very beautiful mystery. This reciprocal remaining. Also with the example of the branches. It is true, the branches without the vine cannot do anything, because they would not receive the sap in order to grow and to bear fruit. But also the tree, the vine has a need for the branches, because the fruits are not attached to the tree, to the vine. It is a reciprocal need. It is a reciprocal remaining in order to bear fruit. And this is the Christian life. It is true, the Christian life is to fulfill the commandments. This must be done. The Christian life is to walk along the path of the Beatitudes, and this must be done. The Christian life is to carry out the works of mercy, as the Lord teaches us in the Gospel, and this must be done. But it is also more. It is this reciprocal remaining. Without Jesus, we cannot do anything, as the branches without the vine. And He, the Lord, would permit me to say this, without us, it would seem that He cannot do anything, because the branch bears the fruit, not the tree, not the vine. In this community, in this intimacy of remaining, which is fruitful. The Father and Jesus remain in me, and I remain in them. It comes to my mind to say, what need does the trunk of the vine have of the branches? To bear the fruit. What need? We say this with a little daring. What need does Jesus have of us? Testimony. Witnessing. The Gospel tells us that we are light. It says, may you be light, in order that men may see your good works and render glory to your Father. This means that testimony is the need that Jesus has of us, to give testimony to His name, because faith, the gospel, grows through testimony. This is a mysterious way. Even Jesus, glorified in heaven, after having suffered His passion, has need of our testimony in order to make, to grow, to announce, so that the church may grow. And this is the reciprocal mystery of remaining. He, the Father, and the Spirit remain in us, and we remain in Jesus. It will do us good to think of this, to reflect on this, remaining in Jesus and Jesus remaining in us. To remain in Jesus in order to have the sap, the strength, in order to have the justification, the gratuity, in order to have fecundity. And He remains in us in order to give us the strength to bear fruit, in order to give us the strength of testimony with which the church increases. And I ask myself a question. What is the relationship between Jesus, who remains in me, and me, who remain in Jesus? It is a relationship of intimacy, a mystical relationship, a relationship without words. Father, but this is what mystics do. No, this is for every one of us. With small thoughts, Lord, I know that you are here in me. Give me the strength, and I will do that which you will tell me. That dialogue of intimacy with the Lord. The Lord is present. The Lord is present in us. The Father is present in us. The Spirit is present in us. They remain in us. But I must remain in them. May the Lord help us to understand, to feel this mystical remaining about which Jesus insists so much. So much, so much. Many times when we talk about the vine and the branches, we stop at the image, at the profession of the vine dresser, the Father. That branch that bears fruit, He prunes, and that which does not bear fruit, He cuts and throws away. It is true, He does this, but it is not everything. No, there's another. This is His help, the trials, the difficulties of life, even the corrections which the Lord gives us. But let's not stop here. Between the vine and the branches, there is this intimate remaining. We, the branches, have a need of the sap, and the vine has need of fruits of testimony.